Na 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 na. Yeah. Yeah. That's how I be like on the mic. That's how I be like on the mic. You said she like that, but I got better. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know what that smell is, but something like shit. How y'all doing? All the global species all around the world. It's AC Lucky back with another video. I don't know what this video about, to be honest. It's about I don't know. It's like I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, one moment I can be talking about some real shit, like some real shit, like real shit. But like the next moment I can be talking about some shit that can change the world. And the next moment I just wanna laugh and just chill. Like, you don't gotta always be serious all the time. Why we always gotta be serious all the time? Why we always gotta do this? Like, shit, why we always gotta, come on, put the guns down. Put the guns down. Stop the violence. Stop the violence. Stop the violence. No bullshit though. I'm saying, find a way. Nigga, find a way. It's a way. It's always a way. Like, on God, like, bro, I'm telling y'all this right now. Start a garden. When you start a garden, you start a farm. Start getting real water, like natural products. People love natural products. Magic soap, magic lotion, natural products. Like, start learning about herbs. Learn about herbs, y'all. Everybody that's out there watching this video, learn about herbs. Learn about plants. When you learn about herbs and plants, you will realize that, like, you can actually change people's lives with that. Like, you can change a cigarette smoker life with herbs. Like, you could change people's lives just by making candles. No bullshit. Like, you can make candles from scratch, from your hands. Like, I didn't know that. I didn't know that I can make candle wax from scratch. I didn't know that. But it's many sides to you. It's many sides to you. And I realized that. I'm like, gang, I'm not just no funny person. I'm not just no goofy person. Like, I'm goofy, I'm funny, I get it. But it's like, I got sides to me where I can really be a doctor. I got sides to me where I can really be a teacher. I got these sides because in school, I realized that nobody like a boring ass teacher. Nobody's gonna watch a teacher talk about A and B and C and D and G and F, and nobody like a teacher with no personality. Because if you are a teacher with no personality, you are a robot. On God, you are a robot. No fucking way, boy. You are a robot. There's no way you are not a robot. There's no way. There's no way the Matrix did not program you and pump you out this system. So I just like to come on the camera to really teach y'all about something as I learn. I'm saying, because I'm learning a lot. I'm learning fast. Like, when I say I'm learning a lot by myself. Like, about myself. Like, this shit is crazy, my boy. I'm not gonna lie. This shit is crazy. Shit is crazy. That shit bullshit, AC. I was fucking them up in the last videos. I was doing that shit in the last videos, but it's like, can't do that shit now for some strange reason. So, there's always a way. There's always a way. Be creative with your mind, and be creative with your hands. Be creative with your feet. Be creative. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, You do not have to know what you are doing to be creative. You could just be drawing something and you don't know you don't know what you're drawing. Let your spirit guide you. Let your spirit guide you through everything. Let your spirit and soul guide you. Let your heart guide you. Let your past experiences guide you. Let your past life experiences guide you. Trust that intuition. Like when something right in front of your face, you gotta really trust your intuition, because it's like it's a reminder. Everything you see is a reminder. What could happen and what did happen. I realize everything I see is what could happen and what did happen. What didn't happen and nigga, you get the point. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, definitely learn from people. Learn from people's mistakes. Study people. Study me. Shit. Study the geniuses, cause I'm damn sure a genius. There's no fucking way. And it's like, I don't know how. I don't know how, cause I don't even know who I really am. I don't know who I am. Like everybody that's watching this, I swear to God, it's okay if you don't know who you are. It's okay, cause I don't know who I am. I'm just having fun. That's what you gotta do. You gotta have fun. You gotta have fun whatever you do. Whatever you do, have fun. Have fun in school. Don't take that school shit too serious, cause like that school shit is low-key pointless when you are a creative person. When you are a creative person, school is kind of pointless to you, cause you are way ahead of your time and you are so in tune with the world inside of you. When you are a creative person, you are definitely in tune with a world inside of you. You are definitely in tune with those voices. You are definitely in tune with the cracks. You are definitely in tune with vibrations and frequencies. If you are a creative person, if you are a person that can get on your phone and record a video, you are a movie director. If you are a person that can draw, you are an artist. If you are a person that can just dribble a basketball, you are an athlete. You are everything. See, if you a person that can really get in tune with your feelings, you an actor. W actors in the chat, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like you are everything. So never dim yourself. Never dim who you really are just to make other people feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? If a certain environment, a certain place is making you feel little, you too big. You too big for that environment. You too big for that space. Your presence take up the whole room. Your presence take up the whole environment. You too big and you don't belong there. So the next time you feel too big for a place, it's time to go. I realized that I was too big for places. I was too big. I felt so small. I felt so small. I knew I had potential at 17. I knew I had potential at 16. I knew I had potential. But I was just too big for certain environments. I was too big for certain work environments, workplaces. Like I was too big, and they seen it, and they wanted me to feel little. They wanted me to feel like I wasn't able to accomplish what I set intentions to. So I had to separate. And trust God. And back then, I didn't know who God was. I'm saying I didn't know who God was, and as I began to walk my spiritual journey, it's like I began to find out who God was. I began to understand the definition of God, and the definition of God is creation. And I started to look at myself. I'm creation. Everything I do is creation. Everything is creation. Everything you see, God created. And I started to do research. I started to do research on myself. I started to do research on my skin color. I started to do research on my hair. I started to do research on the world we live in. And I found God. I am God. I am God. Because I am everything. I am God. Because I make my own rules. I'm a natural leader. I built up a crowd. I built up a crowd just to see this bunny rabbit hop from this step to that step. I'm a guy because my seed. I realized the power of my seed. I realized the power of my seed. That will make me a God. What make me a God, what make you a God, is your ability to overcome situations most people's gonna fold in. I'm saying like motherfuckers fold, you feel me? That's why I say I'm a God, because this avatar is God. I'm a spirit and soul, so when I started to look at things from different perspectives and different angles, it's like, okay, I'm really spirit and soul. The reason they call us God, because our avatar is God. Our avatar is technology. That's why they call us God. Everything around you is technology. That's why they say God created it. I just started to put the pieces together. Once I started to put the pieces together, I realized that, damn, I'm really AC Lucky. I realized that. Once I started to put the pieces together, I realized that I was AC Lucky. I realized that, like, my family, they know who I am. So that's why they treat me a certain way. Because they remember me. They remember me. They like, this nigga came back. I remember this nigga. Like, I remember him. I don't know what is about him, but I remember him. You feel me? And I just say that to say, never give up on your spiritual journey. Because no bullshit. It was times where I was losing my fucking mind, gang. Like, I was finding out so much truth that I couldn't really accept it. And I had to accept it. I had to accept the truth. I had to accept things for what it was. No matter how much it made me feel uncomfortable, I had to accept that uncomfortable feeling so I could be comfortable again. So, on your spiritual journey, you're going to find out hella shit about yourself. You're going to find out hella shit about the world, but it's like, never give up on your spiritual journey, because it's going to make sense. You may be at the point of your life where you are confused who is God. I can say you is God, I am God, all I want, but if you don't seek for that truth for yourself, you're not going to know who God is. You're going to keep depending on other demonic forces to save you. You got to save yourself in this world. For real. For real. You got to save yourself in this world. For real. And as long as paper is still here, you will forever be royalty. If they keep printing paper, and there's no excuses to not being a multi-trillionaire, because it's all in your DNA. It's all in your bloodline. It's like, this is nothing but magic. This is nothing but magic doing this job. You know what I'm saying? So, when you go back to the Egypt times, when you go back to those times where it was no communicating with the words, and you go on the pyramids and you see nothing but writing on the walls, It's to get you to remember. Everything is meant to get you to remember who you are, to remember where you come from. So it's not about how much money you got, how much money you had, how much material things you got. It's not nothing. It got nothing to do with that. It got everything to do with your remembering, your photograph memory. It got everything to do with your subconscious. It got everything to do with your subconscious. So when you go in a pyramid in Egypt, it has everything to do with your subconscious. Every photo you look at, everything you learn about, everything you read about, it has everything to do with your subconscious. It's to get you to remember who you are. You feel me? My suitcase broke. You know what I'm saying? Damn, my suitcase cool. I got. But never let anybody tell you you don't know nothing. If somebody tell you you don't know nothing, laugh at them. Just laugh at them. Don't even slap the shit out of them. I was ready to say, just slap the fuck out of them, but don't even do that. But if somebody is like they shit, like they just they just testing you. They just testing you. Like they want you to slap the fuck out of them. Like that's a different situation. Like if this person is like constantly telling you to slap the fuck out of them, they want a wake up call. They want you to slap the fuck out of them so they can wake up to reality. So help people by slapping the fuck out of them. If they want you to slap the fuck out of them, slap the fuck out of them so you can change that person's life. No bullshit. That was weak as fuck, boy. I ain't gonna cat. That was weak as fuck. I felt uncomfortable with shit doing that shit. Like, hey. I felt uncomfortable with shit doing that shit. But yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? '24 chapter. No days off. Every single day is the day to be great. But I just want to say I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for watching this video. Thank y'all for watching AC Lucky, because at the end of the day, this is not me. This is not me. And I could honestly say this is not me, bro. Like, this is not me. When I say this is not me, this month, like, this shit is not me. Yeah? Like, this on God. Like, on God. But